Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And we're underway. Lost. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Zinchenko. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's got away. Forsberg. That's a brilliant interception. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. Oh, he's broken through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ekdal with the foul. That's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's gone a long way up and away. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Gets away from his opponents, has a hit! Battles to win it back. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Going through. And the finish! Goal, Sweden! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's left his man. And that's out of reach. And it's half-time here.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Sweden head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Sweden really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Ekdal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Gets the better of his man. It's a loose ball. Forsberg! Oh, that is up. In he goes again. No mistake. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, he's put too much on it. Zinchenko. Brings it forward. Oh, they can break here. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They've been given a corner. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He gets past his man. Shot at goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Zinchenko. And time is up. Sweden always look the more driven side, probably the better side. And nobody is arguing about the results. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Sweden won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.